The philosophy of Scrappy Do and Krillin. Have you ever looked at society and gone, how come there's so many Chihuahuas? Scrappy Doo, he's like 6 inches tall. You got like those Chihuahuas, Yo quiero Taco Bell, and you got those, what else? What other dogs are there that shouldn't? They're wiener dogs, disgusting, just disgusting dogs. Like a wiener dog. I don't think, how many wiener dogs would it take to kill me? 100, 1,000, 10,000. They're not even really dogs, are they? You ever wondered why are there all these Scrappy Doos? Let me at him, let me at him. And they literally can't do anything, right? And then you know why? The elites want there to be a lot of Scrappy Doos because they're not dangerous. They're like wiener dogs. There's literally nothing dangerous about a wiener dog. There's literally nothing dangerous about Scrappy Doo or a Chihuahua. So the elites have purposely created a world with a large amount of Scrappy Doos and Chihuahuas and wiener dogs because they don't really want anything that's it's like Krillin from Dragon Ball Z. Krillin should not have been on Namek. He doesn't even have a nose. He's a midget. Why was Krillin on Namek? Because Goku wanted an excuse to act outraged. He acts outraged, but Krillin shouldn't have been there. These Scrappy Doos should not even be anywhere near real stuff. These Scrappy Doos need to be get them the fuck out of here. Get them the fuck out of here. Get these Chihuahuas out of here. Get these Scrappy Doos. Get these wiener dogs. They're not real dogs. The elites have filled society with wiener dogs, Chihuahuas, Scrappy Doos, people who can't do shit and are not in any way threatening. And the elites like it that way because, they're safe. They're basically safe. And they'll drown you in Scrappy Doos. And they'll be like, you killed Krillin. And even though Krillin shouldn't have been there, he was a midget, right? Why was Krillin on Namek? Why is Scrappy Doo anywhere near something that matters? Scrappy Doo should not be anywhere near. He should be like cooking in the back, Or like, So that's my opinion on the elites and Scrappy Doo and Krillin. And then the elites will pretend to be outraged, but they know Krillin shouldn't have been there. Krillin shouldn't have been there. Scrappy Doo should not be anywhere near things that matter. And then they pretend to be outraged. And they go Super Saiyan. And they have no right to be Super Saiyan because they literally brought Krillin along as a fake outrage. It's fake outrage. That's the hidden reality of life.